Narcissistic abuse is a form of abuse that is inflicted by a narcissist, a person with a personality disorder characterized by grandiose sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy for others, and a need for admiration. Narcissistic abuse can take many forms, including emotional, physical, sexual, and financial abuse. The trials of narcissistic abuse can be very difficult to deal with. Victims of narcissistic abuse often experience a range of negative emotions, including 1. Shame. Narcissists often make their victims feel ashamed of themselves, their thoughts, and their feelings. This can lead to low self-esteem and a feeling of worthlessness. 2. Guilt. Narcissists often blame their victims for their own problems. This can make victims feel guilty and responsible for the abuse they are experiencing. 3. Confusion. Narcissists are often very manipulative and controlling. This can make it difficult for victims to understand what is happening to them and why. 4. Isolation. Narcissists often isolate their victims from their friends and family. This can make victims feel alone and afraid. 5. Fear. Narcissists can be very intimidating and controlling. This can make victims feel afraid to speak up or stand up for themselves. 6. PTSD. Narcissistic abuse can be so traumatic that it can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. PTSD is a mental health condition that is characterized by flashbacks, nightmares, and anxiety. Long-term effects of narcissistic abuse. The long-term effects of narcissistic abuse can be very serious. Victims of narcissistic abuse may experience low self-esteem. Narcissistic abuse can damage a victim's self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Anxiety and depression. Narcissistic abuse can lead to anxiety and depression. PTSD. As mentioned above, narcissistic abuse can lead to PTSD. Addiction. Victims of narcissistic abuse may turn to alcohol or drugs to cope with the pain and trauma of the abuse. Problematic relationships. Victims of narcissistic abuse may have difficulty forming healthy relationships in the future. Suicidal thoughts. In some cases, narcissistic abuse can lead to suicidal thoughts or actions. If you are experiencing narcissistic abuse, it is important to seek help. There are many resources available to help you heal from the abuse and rebuild your life. You are not alone. Here are some resources that can help. The National Domestic Violence Hotline. 1-800-799-SAFE, 7233. The Rape, Abuse Incest National Network, RAIN. 1-800-656-HOPE. The National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI. 1-800-950-NAMI, 6264. The National Child Abuse Hotline. 1-800-422-4453. You can also find support groups and online forums for survivors of narcissistic abuse. These resources can provide you with information, support, and guidance as you heal from the abuse. How to deal with narcissistic abuse. Dealing with narcissistic abuse can be a challenging and complex process. Here are some tips that may help. 1. Acknowledge your experience. It's important to first acknowledge that you are being abused. This can be difficult, as narcissists are often very good at gaslighting their victims and making them feel like they are the crazy ones. But it's important to remember that you are not alone and that you are not to blame for the abuse. 2. Set boundaries. Once you have acknowledged that you are being abused, it's important to set boundaries with the narcissist. This means communicating your needs and expectations clearly and consistently. It also means being willing to enforce those boundaries, even if it means saying no to the narcissist or walking away from the relationship. 3. Take care of yourself. Narcissistic abuse can take a toll on your physical and mental health. It's important to take care of yourself by getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, exercising, and spending time with loved ones. You may also want to consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor who can help you process the abuse and develop healthy coping mechanisms. 4. Educate yourself about narcissistic abuse. Learning more about narcissistic abuse can help you understand what you are going through and how to cope. There are many resources available online and in libraries. 5. Connect with others who have been through narcissistic abuse. Talking to others who have been through narcissistic abuse can be helpful in feeling less alone and learning from their experiences. There are many support groups and online forums available. Don't give up. Healing from narcissistic abuse takes time and effort, but it is possible to recover and rebuild your life. Be patient with yourself and don't give up on your healing journey. Here are some additional tips that may help. 1. Don't try to reason with the narcissist. They are not interested in hearing your point of view or changing their behavior. 2. Don't let the narcissist control your emotions. They will try to make you feel angry, guilty, or ashamed. Don't let them get to you. 3. Don't take the narcissist's words or actions personally. They are not attacking you, They are attacking the image of you that they have created in their mind. 4. Remember that you are not alone. There are many people who have been through narcissistic abuse and have recovered. You can too. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or your local emergency number. You can also call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. Thanks for watching. Please share to educate others and don't forget to like and comment your opinion in the comments section and please subscribe.